Hey everybody, we are back. John Delarose here, the leading Hispanic voice in science fiction. Sorry about the little noise outside. The neighbors are doing a bunch of tree trimming and they've got a wood chipper going on, so hopefully it's not too distracting. I am shipping out my books Dynamite Thor this week, which I'm very excited about. So these are coming at you. If you ordered these on the Kickstarter, any day now, you should be getting these. But I got a reader question today, which is what prompts this NovelWriterPro Secrets video. And the question was, do you need to have 3 books at this juncture to be taken seriously as an author? I'm probably paraphrasing this, but close enough. And the answer is yes. This is a young author I think he's got 2 books out, and he says, I had my first book, my second book is kind of floundering, just wondering if people, look for trilogies or what. And that's often the case these days. Amazon is such a scenario at this point that there's people with, co-writers writing 100-book series at this point, and the binge readers just go through and they plow through and they're coming out with books every single week because they've got, a whole team of authors working on them. And they know there's quality they can trust from those companies, right? And on the other front, of course, there's single authors like Richard Fox or Nick Cole who can put out series that have 10, 12 books, and everybody knows what their quality is. Everybody knows they're going to get a good product out of it. It's something that they can return to, and it's very easy. When you're a new author and you have a book out and it's got 20 reviews or less or whatever, people aren't so sure if you actually have, what it takes to entertain them. And so they're less likely to take a chance on you. And there's also a dynamic of binge reading these days, which people are into. So people like to look for long series. They pick up all 6, 7 books. I see this with my steampunk series especially. If you're not familiar with me, I have a steampunk series that's 5 books long. I've got a space opera Mill SF series that's 3 books long. And I've got the Stars Entwined and Colony Launch, which are single books, which I'm trying to develop into a series/world. However, if I look at what sells all the time, it's mostly my steampunk books. And I'm told all the time by my readers, I don't really like steampunk. So how is that? Why is that? It's the fact that I've got a long series that looks like it's fairly complete, and it's got something for people to go in and binge read. That is just the attitudes of the customers and how it works. Even though they may like military science fiction or space opera better as genres, they're much more willing to come in for a long series where they can actually read out and get this huge complete story rather than just wait for a book that has a single book in it or 2 books in it because they feel like they might not get something as complete at that point. That is the dynamics of the market at this point. So you got both of those things working against you as a new author. So you pretty much at this point, I won't even go into a project or a book without saying, okay, we're going to do 3 books at this point because doing 1 book doesn't move the needle. You can get some traffic from it, but it's not something that's going to pan out very well sales-wise. And on the advertising side, this is also true. So I do a lot of back-end advertising with ads and things like that. And a cost per click, think about this. If I get $4.99 off of an ebook, and it costs me 30 cents to get a click, and 1 in every 10 people who click on it actually buy the book, what does that math equal to? About $3.50 per sale is what it charges me. Well, Amazon takes 30%, so at $3.50, I'm not making money off of 1 book on advertising on Amazon. So I can't even advertise on 1 book at that point. But if I've got 5 books and a person buys into that, and every, say, 3rd person buys into my entire series of 5 books, that means every $3 I spend, or I guess every $9 I spend, I'm making about $24, $25. So that is where it compounds and where you make some good money on the advertising back end also. So as an author, you should be prioritizing series. This is just the market speaking. Again, if you want to do some artsy thing, or you're here to be a amateur doing this as a hobbyist, you don't have to take this advice. But if you want to succeed on this and making money, yes, you want to have at least 3 books. And I would actually recommend stacking up 3 books and not releasing them until you have all of them done. So you can release one month after month and actually put the other two up for pre-order while the first book is out, so that people can see that there's more coming and that you're gonna have a trilogy for people to buy even when the first book comes out. So I hope that helps answer the question. Yes, the series do well. My steampunk series, it just keeps selling like mad. And again, like my readers say they don't generally like steampunk. So it's definitely not the genre that's doing it. It is the fact that it's a series and it's really fleshed out. And of course it helps that the books are very good also. Make sure you put your best foot forward when trying to put things out there, and make sure that you know that your writing is up to a quality standard. And I would recommend hiring a professional editor to make sure that you are at that level also, especially for your first books. All right, hit that like and subscribe button, everybody. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think about this video, and we will be back soon with another Novel Writer Pro Secrets. See ya.